Arugula. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the December 3rd Wednesday edition. I am Scott Leisure. The first Wednesday edition of December. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? We might not discuss all of these this month, but I like to let everyone know what's going on so we can all be prepared, right? December is National Impaired Driving Awareness Month, which honestly is every month, right? It's also Learn a Foreign Language Month. Aprendas una idioma nueva. Learn a new language, people. Learn a new language. It's National Stress Free Family Holiday Month. Okay. 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 I just had to process that one. And finally, it's National Seasonal Affective Disorder Awareness Month. A lot of words there to describe seasonal depression, right? I'm not going to lie. The other morning, when I saw that first dusting of snow here in Denver, my heart did sink just a smidge. I'm glad to know that the seasonal depression thing has an official name and an official awareness month, though. Seasonal Affective Disorder Awareness Month. Seasonal Affective Disorder. SAD. Sad. Oh. For those of you out there, like me, that can get really funked out during these short, cold, dark days, we're in this together. We can do this. Reach out to me. Reach out to me if you need support, and I will reach out to you. Okay? That's how it works. All for one and one for all. The good news is that in a few weeks, the daylight will actually start to get longer. We just have to get through December, people. We can do this. We can do this. There are things we can do to combat these emotions, people. One thing I have in my place is about a dozen Himalayan salt lamps. No joke. They really do help people. Himalayan. Another thing that has really helped me so far this year, opposed to other years, is self-care and eating right. If you already know that you're going to be affected by something, in this case, the short, cold, dark days of winter, then it only makes logical sense to not just give in to the urge to climb into bed when it's 5:30 and it feels like it's midnight, right? I've also said it here on many occasions, eat to feed your body and not to feed your emotions. Here's the scenario, okay? You come home tired because you aren't in a good routine. It's cold, it's dark, it's 4:30. You eat some carb-loaded comfort food for dinner, wash it down with a sugar bomb, and you go to bed. You sleep crappy because you're depressed, and you're even more tired the next day. Break the cycle, people. The only way you can feel and see change is if you actually change. Amen for change. Don't let me be the one to tell you either that change can only exist with action, right? I'm not telling you anything you don't know, people. Speaking of change, I hope everyone is saving the change they received when they were out using cash this past Cash Black Friday. If you didn't get a chance to exercise your right by paying with cash, it's okay. Because Cash Friday will be here in 2 days. And you'll have another opportunity to do your part in helping keep the dollar alive. Get some cash out for the weekend and support some artists and some small businesses, right, people? Every week. Every week. Buy some damn crafts at a craft fair using cash on Saturday and give them to someone at work, people. I know you Christmas people love your craft fairs. You have to know one person that's creating paintings or jewelry or some sort of food to support, right? Look at it as a form of self love. It's a win win, people. And we all like win wins, right? So, we were talking about feeding our bodies correctly to help battle our seasonal depression. Okay. I mean, we seriously talk about what we put in our bodies a lot here on Wednesday edition, right? It only seems logical to make healthy choices. How many times on Wednesday edition has your good pal Scott told you to do one simple thing when buying food? Read the ingredients. At least, I've said this at least more than 3 times, right? That's fair. I hope everyone saw the Campbell's Soup executive going off about the chicken noodle soup. Yeah. So this happened like a year ago, people. This guy, Robert Garza, was an employee for Campbell's, okay? He recorded Martin Bally, the executive, to document a conversation in which Bally allegedly made racist remarks about employees, derogatory comments about the company's products and customers, calling the food shit for fucking poor people. His words, not mine, okay? According to a lawsuit filed by Garza, he recorded the conversation in November 2024, and he reported the comments to his supervisor in January of 2025 with the intention of bringing the issues to the HR department. Garza claims he was wrongfully terminated shortly after reporting the behavior, leading him to release the audio recording publicly as part of his lawsuit against Campbell Soup Company and the individuals involved. Campbell's has since fired Martin Bally and stated the comments that the comments do not reflect their company values. Okay. So let me get this straight. This Garza guy records an executive and gets him to spew a bunch of racist slurs and information regarding the quality of ingredients in their soup. I guess it's safe to say that Garza had it out for this guy, right? Looking to get the dirtiest of the dirt on his recording, which he did. So he recorded it in November of 2024 and brought it up to his supervisor in January of 2025, and then he was fired. What's funny is that in doing my research for this story, I found it very hard to find actual ingredients on the website itself. Lots of nutritional information, though. And I do know that the cans read they contain bioengineered food ingredients. I know another thing. If you like MSG, you'll probably like Campbell's soup. Here's the bottom line. Campbell's chicken noodle soup is $1.39 a can. $1.39 a can, people. Annie's, a different organic canned chicken noodle soup made without MSG, is $4 a can. A condensed hormone-laden MSG 3D meat canned soup for $1.39, or a more organic chicken soup for $4. Your answer's right there, people. Of course, you all know what the true answer is, right? Buy some chicken, buy some carrots, buy some celery, make some noodles, and make yourself some damn soup, people. Without MSG, without 3D meat, without Garza, without Campbell's, and without the racist executives. The way this all went down is enough for you to understand that you don't need Campbell's soup in your life, right? Okay. If you've ever opened one of those condensed Campbell's soup cans and it glops out of the can, we should really thank these two jokers and their internal feud for bringing this story into the headlines. Amen for soup drama, right? Soup drama. The approval rating last week dropped. It went from a 147 the week before to a 140 last week, and we're okay with that. I really liked last week's podcast. If you missed last week's podcast, please check it out. Go to the YouTube channel and check it out. The Wednesday edition Close Circle knows that the approval rating is nothing more than a number, as we always have our own approval that we gave our best, right? Amen for progress, people. If the 3D racist chicken soup glop story wasn't enough for you, a listener sent this in. Actually, I kind of like this story. It's an older story, however, but it's still maybe new to some people. A Texas restaurant released a statement after they had been blasted for Bruce and Caitlyn Jenner photos displayed on their bathroom doors. Come meet our newest members of the Doty's crew, Caitlyn and Bruce, it said on the Doty's Place Cajun Bar and Grill Facebook page. The restaurant in Allen, Texas, posted a photo of the Vanity Fair cover of Jenner that revealed her transformation as a transgender woman on the woman's bathroom door, and a photo of Jenner when he was in the Olympics on the men's door, like the Wheaties box, right? So what's the big deal? He was a guy, photo on the men's bathroom door. Now he's a girl, picture on the woman's bathroom door. People seriously were losing their nuts over this. So much that the Texas bar had to issue a statement. I like what the restaurant wrote, though. Hear me out. Ready? First and foremost, our intention was not to make fun of or offend anyone when we installed the pictures of Bruce and Caitlyn on our bathroom doors. It was merely a lighthearted gesture to push back against the political correctness that seems to have a stranglehold on this country right now. We believe that political correctness has done more to silence rather than encourage important discussions that our society probably needs to have. Based on the mind-boggling feedback, both positive and negative, people are having that discussion. However, name calling and words like transphobic, deviant, racist, homophobic, bigot, etc., serve nothing but to continue to divide us instead of uniting us. After all, we are all part of the same race, the human race. Surely we can discuss this topic and many others without slapping hurtful labels on each other. Please know that we are here to discuss this and move forward as a community. Everyone is welcome here. Amen for equality. And amen for open-minded Texas Cajun bar and grills, right? Do you really give a fuck what's on the door when you have to pee? Really, people? At least it wasn't one of those bars where the fingers point you to the wrong restroom. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Piggybacking on bars and restaurants. During the next few weeks, if you aren't home cooking your own chicken soup for your family and you do decide to go out to eat, I'm sure all of us will be eating out once or twice during the holiday season, right? Don't take your stress your loneliness, the things going on in your life out on your server or your bartender, people, okay? The only reason I say this is because I have lived the service industry life. And I will tell you that that shit happens a lot. It's even worse when when the person pours a few drinks on their stress. Oh, and those people are also shitty tippers, just saying. Remember, the service industry is open on Christmas Eve. It's open on Christmas. It's open on New Year's Eve. It's open on New Year's Day. These people are working and serving you while you aren't working. I get it. I get it. Scott, I'm spending my money there too. It's a two-way street, people. But if you're walking into Doty's Cajun Bar after 4 Crowns on December 23rd with your family and you're stressed because you still have 4 presents to buy and your in-laws are in town and the light bulb went out in your salt lamp and it's dark and it's cold and the bar has a picture of Caitlin on the door, don't be a dick. Good servers and bartenders already know how the experience with their guests is going to go down within like the first few interactions. I'm not wrong. Just be kind, be understanding, and be tolerant. It's also the busiest time of the year for the service industry. So, yes, mistakes will happen, but please respond accordingly. What would Caitlin do, right? Amen for the service industry. Quickly, before we get out of here tonight, today's December 3rd, people. There are 28 days left in 2025. What were you doing this time last year? Is it the same? Is it different? Is it better? Is it worse? Do yourself a favor. Look at these things. Are you happier than you were last December? Don't ask yourself this if you suffer from seasonal depression, though, or do. Over the past year on Wednesday Edition, we've discussed setting goals, self-love, protecting our inner circles, understanding who we should allow in our inner circles. We've discussed bioengineered food. People, if you think about it, we've discussed a lot. It's about 50 weeks of Wednesday editions at 20 minutes an episode, right? It's almost like 20 hours of discussion. Amen for discussions. And the podcast, people. It should be an incredible 2026, right? Right? Start thinking about things that you may be holding on to that are holding you in the same place you were last year. And if that's the case, delete apps, delete photos, rearrange your furniture, give some clothes away. Even changing the screensaver on your phone can be huge for people, right? Organize your life so you can think clearer, people. I only discuss this stuff with you because I love you. Yeah, every one of you. Well, maybe not you, but we can work on that, okay? We can work on that. I hope there was one thing tonight that you learned, or there's one thing that you knew but forgot and were reminded of, or maybe you're just sitting there glad I didn't talk about retrograde again. Maybe you decided that you're an asshole when you drink during the holidays and you don't want to do that this year. If that's the case, amen. Drop me a line. Be happy to walk you through some things. As always, if you took one thing from the podcast tonight, then I have something to be grateful for today and through the next few challenging weeks. Don't forget to message me, people, if you want an extra large t-shirt. But remember, you have to post a picture of you in the shirt on Instagram, and you have to tag me in it. They make great Christmas gifts, just saying. Keep cash alive and Google these 3 things this week, people. Number 1, Google 3D meat. Some of you might not even know that Bill Gates wants you eating printed meat. Okay. Number 2, Google seasonal affective disorder. Informing yourself is your best defense sometimes, people. And number 3, it's not too early. Google New Year's resolutions. People hate resolutions because they never stick to them, right? But would you hate them if you actually held them for a whole year? I'm just helping you think, people, okay? Remember, the price we pay for associating with the wrong people is enough reason for us to be stricter about who we keep in our circles, right? Good feedback on the top 5 thing. So here it is. The top 5 songs from December 3rd, 1987. Let's do this, okay? Number 5, Whitesnake, Is This Love? You really can't go wrong with David Coverdale and Whitesnake, right? You know, he wrote that song for Tina Turner, and the record company told him to use it. Great voice, great song, 1 for 1. Number 4, Should Have Known Better, Richard Marx. Meh. We were really on a good streak of songs going back to the last few weeks. And then came Richard Marx, 1 for 2. Number 3, Faith, George Michael. Seriously talented guy. I think he got more popular once he ditched the other guy and left Wham, right? Okay. 2 for 3. 2 for 3. Let's finish strong, shall we? Number 2, I've Had the Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing. Huge song. Huge. Okay. 3 for 4. Amen for Patrick Swayze, right? The number 1 song from December 3rd, 1987, Heaven is a Place on Earth by former Go-Go Belinda Carlisle. You know, they say in heaven, love comes first, right? 4 for 5. A decent top 5 to end the podcast. Be kind to your servers this week, people, okay? Be safe, read your labels, rearrange some furniture, and don't get trafficked. Wednesday edition, every Wednesday, 5 p.m., Instagram, YouTube, and scottleisure.com. Subscribe to the YouTube, people. That is a gift you can give yourself and good old Scott, right? Another win-win. Amen for win-wins. Thank you for allowing me to share Wednesday edition with you all tonight. Truly, truly, thank you and adios.